Hey everybody, welcome to My Usual Me and welcome to Ixion. This demo is for a game that's going to be coming out a little bit later this year. We don't have a release date just yet. However, you are an administrator of a space station that is going to find a new home for humanity. You have to deal with station infrastructure, population management, exploration, and survival. And all those responsibilities are falling on you. You have to keep your people alive, keep things in balance, and find resources and turn them into something usable for your people as you learn new things, and the AI helps you along as you go off into space. So I've played this demo a couple of times. It's got a few issues right now, but they're working the kinks out, as anything is in development and with the games. You know how it is. But I'm liking what I'm seeing, which is why it's on this channel. So if I didn't like it, you wouldn't see it. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and try it out. Let's see what we get. DOLOS AEC, European Spaceport, Norway, July 13th, 2049.
Launch control, we have Tiqqun clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
Okay, algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Minus 30 seconds.
Deflectors out.
Operating patches. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Ignition.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
Launch sequence complete. EMB Charon heading for low Earth orbit. Transferring data to inner heaven.
It's my space Uber.
Keep it rolling.
Visualized approaching near Tiqqun structure.
PPS Tiqqun to EMV share. You have clearance for final approach. EMV share. You have been assigned to Tiqqun docking bay.
There we go, guys. It's a big space station.
Welcome on board, passengers.
Alrighty, here we go. Shuttle's coming in. Gonna drop me off right there.
Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tiqqun, property of DOLOS Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tiqqun. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tiqqun's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and DOLOS colonization tests.
Okay, guys. So there we are. We are here. This guy.
Administrator.
He's
I wanted to
eating.
introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm DOLOS' cryonics lead. Marduk council member Giovanni Battista.
Having your lunch or what, dude? I think he's having his lunch.
Let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tiqqun, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tiqqun's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tiqqun following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center DOLOS' focus on the Tiqqun, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tiqqun back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer DOLOS. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
So this guy's a rebel in his own head. He's like, oh, man, I want to be a cowboy, a space cowboy or something. All right, guys, so foundations for the future, the new objective right here. So there are 6 different sectors on this space station, but for the demo, there's only one sector available to us, and that's right here. The controls, you know, A and D will get me right and left, and then if you actually use your middle mouse button, actually you can do Q and E to rotate, or you can use your middle mouse button to rotate if you want. It's fine. You can also hold down the right mouse button and you can move that. But like I said, there are 6 different sections on the space station that will be available to us down the road in the full game. But right now we only, just to get us started to understand the core gameplay, they only have 1 for the demo. So that's fine. End of discussion. Get out of my face. All right. So right now the tutorial views, let's see what we got going on here. So we have 3 different views. We've got interior, exterior, and planetary map system. I'll show you those in a second. Camera controls I just explained to you. Oh yeah, and with the middle mouse button you can actually zoom in and out as well. And in exterior, you can rotate using your right mouse button, WASD keys, and once again scrolling in and out with your middle mouse button. And then planetary system map, same thing, same concept. You get it. Let's go ahead and go over here. Building overview. Let's see, constructing a building requires resources. All buildings cost a varying amount of alloy, and some can also cost electronics. Ships cost polymer. So let's see, power consumption. Newly constructed buildings require a certain amount of power to be activated. The available power provided by the Tiqqun station can be increased. And activate a building increases the required number of workers within a sector. Having enough workers to operate all of the active buildings is essential to maintain mission safe or station safety. Construction. Buildings can be placed on the grid of a sector, and when they are not overlapping with an existing structure or a road, you can rotate them by using the R key. and buildings must be connected to a road. This is made possible by having at least one of their entries overlapping a road tile. So if it looks like this, it's not connected, but if it looks like that, it is connected. Assembly. When your buildings have been placed, the construction process begins. Stockpiles will be sent. Will send resource transporters to deliver the correct amount of alloy and electronics to the construction site. Then any active workshop will send a match to assemble that, or a mech to assemble the building. The bigger the building, the longer it takes to assemble. We can use fast forward too. Roads can be built in and destroyed by clicking the corresponding icons. Accessible. You'll see how the roads work in a second. So, all right. So, anyway, let's go ahead and go over here to building construction. And it says to be functional, the sector requires a workshop. You can build one now for free. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this workshop. Right over here. Even though we're going to use R to rotate. There we go. And it's attached to this road. There's a road that's around the docking bay. I'm going to put this right here just to get it up in the corner out of the way. It takes a little bit longer for things to show up, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. And then we also, we just built one, and now we're going to go ahead and build a stockpile as well. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ding, ding, ding. And top left-hand side has the things that they want you to do. So we're going to put that stockpile right there. Boop. There we go. Now they want you to set the stockpile to store alloy. Now, mind you, I butted these up against the road so that they're going to be useful right away. Otherwise, if you put them somewhere else, you're going to have to build a road to them, and we'll deal with the roads in a second. So to set the stockpile to store alloy, so we click on it, left click, and here's all the stuff you can set it to hold. Okay, but it can only hold one thing at a time. So alloy, there you go, boom, there it is. And because these, let me go ahead and go like this. Because these are supplies. These are all supplies of different types. Most of them are alloys, some of them are polymer, and some of them are food. There's one food stockpile here, 300 food. Now, once you have them attached to a road, they will pop up. If you have a stockpile to hold it, it'll pop up, and you can collect that resource by clicking on this icon right there. So now all this stuff is being moved with bots transporting it over to your stockpile, and as soon as this is done, it'll disappear, and it'll give you some room to put other things because it's empty, right? Okay, so this is just resources that were just put willy-nilly inside this section here. Don't know who dropped this stuff off, but they didn't care where they put it at all. They just put it. I mean, I would be like stuck, but it wanted you to have to move stuff around and be I don't know why they didn't, why all this stuff is the way it is. I don't know why they put it like they did. It's dumb. Anyway, let's go ahead and hear this call.
Administrator, I have established a connection with DOLOS's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Well, I shouldn't say it was dumb. I would have put these resources in an orderly fashion, but whatever. All right, let's see what Emma Klein has to say for herself.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tiqqun, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Okay. End of discussion. All right, so let's see what we got. Communal dining. It says resolve this event. Communal dining in stockpile small. So we're going. Let me click on this right quick. And okay, so if you see a magnifying glass, there's an event here. You're going to click on it. So it says, Administrator, Tiqqun crew members currently have no means of collecting food supplies from storage. Analysis suggests impending crisis due to an influx of hungry crew, and subsequent accident rates are predicted to rise by 64.7%. Nikon social ecosystem theory suggests that refectories can be used to both ration and distribute food provisions in a stellar habitation setting. It's basically a kitchen. Or a mess hall. A commitment to providing food for the crew would reaffirm your position as a competent administrator. Commit to building a refectory. Yes, please. And end data listening protocol. Okay, so basically they spied on these people, realized that they were like, hey, we're hungry, man. Can you help us? So we go to food. It says place down a refectory construction site. And go to food, you find refectory. And I'm going to put it right here. Let's go ahead and go boop, boop. Actually, where's the arrows? Wherever the arrows are pointing right there, guys, you're going to, I mean, that's where you want it to touch the road. So I'm going to go right there. Boop. There we go. And let's go ahead, and I have to, also, I'm real quick because they're going to ask me to anyway. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a stockpile right here for the food because they're going to ask for it. So we may as well just do it right now. Boom. There it is. So, okay, so we've got the refectory, which is being built right now. All these materials are coming out of here, by the way. I think I've got enough. 40, 50, yeah, I have enough, so we're good. And then you can just go ahead and you can see the stuff being built right here. Now we can fast forward this and make it quicker, but I wanted to show you. There's quite a bit of detail being put into these little structures, man. It's really kind of cool to see this stuff. You got all the transporters going here. They're pulling out of here. I don't think there's any more. Yeah. Okay, now this guy's going to go build it. Oh, whoa, what am I doing? Whoa. There we go. All right. So this is going to take a minute. You can click on this and you can see now it's being built. It's showing you the progress right here. This is the amount of electricity it takes, and this is the amount of workers it takes. Okay, and then you can pause it or cause it to be a high priority construction if you'd like. Now, this refectory is built, and look, there's little vegetables and things. It's where they make the food stuff. And it says build a second stockpile, which I am doing right now. See, I knew it was going to ask me because I played this before. So we're making the second stockpile, and then what that'll do is that will allow the food to be put over from the storage to the stockpile. Just going to close this out. Stockpiles take 3 electricity. Here's the amount of electricity the maximum we have is 60. Right now we're using 24. That's very important to remember. Also, you have trust, and the people trust the administration by 61% right now. And if it falls too low, then they'll fire you. And they say this is like Frostpunk in space. I've never played Frostpunk, so I don't know. Maybe if you guys have, you're familiar with it. Anyway, so right here, this guy right here, and we have 300 food waiting for us right here. If I can get this thing to work right, the buttons don't want to work right. When I go up or down W or S, it moves in a different direction because of the way it is. I don't know. It's strange. I'm using my mouse now. Anyway, so the this is the food supply right here. I have to connect the road to it. So let's go ahead and go to let's go click on building construction. Let's go to right here is the road. So let's go ahead and let's build a road from here. Click on it and then go like that and click on it again and right click to get out of it. Here comes the little builder bot. He's going to build a road to this and it should allow me. Why is it not allowing me to? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I have to select the type of resource. My bad. You have to select the type of resource for it to hold food. There it is. Now the food pops up because it was already connected to the road. I didn't need that extra road, but that's okay. And then we're going to click. Don't forget to click on this or it won't work. There you go. Now it's transporting food to the stockpile, and then the people from the stockpile will pull it over to the refectory and start making food for the people. It only takes 8 food to feed 85 people right now. Bottom left-hand side of the screen says population minus workers, and food needed per cycle is 8. One refectory will do it. So long as you get it running early enough, it should not be a problem. If you start to have starvation problems, like right now, I got people that are oh, I got homeless population too. We got to build houses for these guys, but if they start to starve, they'll start to die really, really quickly, and it's hard to pull out of that nosedive. So you got to get this thing built. Don't mess around. Anyway, just saying. All right, so incoming transmission.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Okay, I don't understand this guy. So because he's speaking in a really thick French accent. So just read it. It's hard for me to understand him.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tiqqun's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tiqqun, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that DOLOS wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Whatever the hell that means, I don't even know. But that's fine. We have to build a ship, a cargo ship, because he made arrangements for a. Let me build a road right quick because we kind of need this to happen right now. The road we're going to build from here, from the docking bay all the way right here, boop, and connect that road, which will actually allow. And let me go ahead and let me make another stockpile real quick, which I'm going to go ahead and we're going to rotate, dink, dink, put that right. Now you know what? Let's do it this way. There we go. Put that stockpile right there. And what that's going to do is it's going to open me up for the, this is the polymer that I need for the ship right here. But I got to have a stockpile for it. So that's already been being built. Let's go ahead and let me click on this alloy so we can put that alloy back in its thing. What's going on here? Some crew members have no quarters to live in. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicator of civilization decay. Don't reproduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tiqqun. Commit to building living spaces for all present crew within 12 cycles, or you can refuse, as there are more pressing resource needs. No, we're going to build. We'll build it within 12 cycles, which is 12 days. And so we can do that right away. But I need to build this ship first. And so this, it'll hold polymer. Did I say polymer? Anyway, so, and then we'll go ahead and we'll click on the docking bay, and we're going to go ahead and create a cargo ship. Okay? And that's what they needed. So let me go ahead and don't forget, you got to click on the resource so it can be put in the stockpile. Now, so the polymer will go into the stockpile, which will be turned into the ship, And as soon as that happens, we can send that ship out in just a second. So we're going to construct a cargo ship, and we also need to construct a science ship as well. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Let's go ahead and click science ship. So in the queue here, we have the cargo ship and the science ship. I've got plenty of polymer from there to be able to do the job. There's the cargo ship being built. Right quick, I'm going to go ahead and put down the housing that we're going to need. So we're going to go construction, go to housing, and there is the crew quarters right here. I'm going to put the crew quarters up here against the front here. I mean the top of the sector. I'm going to need 6 for 80. Each one will hold 15. Okay, so there's 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. So I've got more than I need. Now let's go ahead and build a road. We're going to just build a road. I guess I'll go ahead and build the road right here. Down. Actually, let's just build it so it runs up against the... you have to go... we're going to run it against these stockpiles. So anyway, let me go ahead and... Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and just do this then. We're going to run this here all the way to here. That'll run against both of these stockpiles, so they'll be able to be used immediately. And then click on this, and let's connect that road. And then we'll go ahead and we'll make a road here. And I'll go ahead and make a road here. And that'll connect all the housing units to these stockpiles here, and that'll clear these out probably, I think. Anyway, we have to continue. So that's going to be built here in just a second. That should do... I don't think it's going to take me more than the rest of the units of time to build this housing for these people. I think we're going to be fine. See how it opened up all this stuff to be able to be collected? So we'll click on this so it can be collected as it's needed. They won't collect it unless it's needed. So, and anyway, so then we're going to go ahead and we can configure the cargo ship to retrieve the food from the fleet management window. So we're going to go ahead and here's the fleet management window in the bottom right-hand, or the bottom of the screen here. Click on it. And now cargo ships can actually, you can have up to 3 things that they are going to collect. You have maximum priority, medium priority, and lowest priority. Maximum priority is the food because there's 100 food to be picked up. Now, if you click on it again, it'll be medium priority, and click on it again, it'll be lowest priority. But we're going to do highest priority right now. Okay, and the name of the ship is Rock. Okay, we don't need a mining ship right now. Matter of fact, don't do the mining ship until it tells you to do it because you might break the demo. I've had the demo go weird on me when I do things out of order. So I mean, can you do things out of order? Sure, give it a try. See what happens. I don't know. I've actually tried to starve out these people and get like a lower crew amount so that I could, maybe not use as much food. I wanted to see how much food I could stockpile before we jump. Because we have to, the whole point here is to get this set up so we can jump to another system. So anyway, so this food just got dropped off. You actually, in the cargo docking bay, we have a storage space of 300. So you can have up to 300 items in the docking bay that are being delivered, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, we have to resolve the moon event. Okay, let's go and okay, so here are, in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you have the interior view, you have the exterior view, which you can rotate, right mouse button. And then you have the system view. And as we back out with the mouse button, we see that we have some issues here. We have some things here we could resolve. The Moon, Mars, and Saturn all can have some things that we can resolve. We got to resolve the Moon item. So, and it says, Moon abandoned base camp, summary of intelligence collected from the abandoned base camp. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and may be used to restore power. There is an average probability of finding resources. We're waiting for a science ship. So the science ship's name is the Oxford. So we're going to go ahead and let's just zoom in a little bit. And what you'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll click on the ship that's here and then click on the moon, which is right there. And now you can see the ship is going to the moon.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
All right, let's look at it again now. And it says summary. Okay, so we've already read all of this, and it says transmission from Oxford's team. We've reached the UN base using the provided coordinates. It is abandoned and depressurized, but the video surveillance system is still functional. Waiting orders. Let's exploit the security vulnerability, or we can dismantle the camp. But we can do both. So I'm going to do the first one first. And it's going to take time. See how this is filling up? That's how long it's going to take. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and let's go back to the interior right quick. And let's see. It says provide enough housing for the crew. They're still building this right now. We got 34. Each building takes 1 energy, okay? Be aware, if you go and if you use more than 60, you're going to flip a switch, you're going to bust a breaker, and the whole place will shut down for a certain amount of time.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, so the science crew's done with what we asked them to do, but be aware, if you have too many things running at the same time, you will blow a fuse in this station, and then it takes a while for the things to reset before you can flip the switch back up. I'll explain that when we get to that point. All right, let's go ahead and go back out into the solar system and click on the event, and it says, all right, so we've hacked into the main computer systems as you ordered and found several relevant research papers and data sets. So we found 40 research points. It's good. And we're going to dismantle the camp. So we might get some alloy, we might get some research points. So when we go to research things, we need those points. And there is a machine that will allow us to make those points over time, which we're going to build here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and go back to this view. Okay, so we got 75 out of 79 citizens. 79 out of 70. Wait, 75 out of 79. I have 85. Oh, we've got some out in a ship right now. 6 of them are in space. Okay. So we have 80 food right here. There's 100 right here in this little guy right here. So we are getting more food coming in than we can store at the moment. You could put another storage unit down, and I might later, but I don't think I'm going to do it right now. I am going to, however, we can collect that. Okay, that's cool. All right, so resolve the moon event. Are we done? Should be almost done. Hang on. It's at 29 seconds. All right, it's going to take a minute. All right, so notifications. All right, looked at those. Tutorial resources sectors. Even though you only have 1 sector available at the beginning of the Tiqqun's station, it's divided into 6 different sectors. Okay, so all that's going to happen when the game comes out, and then the mini map is going to show you. I mean, you're going to have. I don't know what all you're going to put where, but you're going to be able to put a lot of different things together. Let me show you Oh, I can't show you the technology tree yet. Can't show you. Can I show you this one? No, we can't show you right now because of the game won't let me right now. We'll have to wait till later, but it's coming. I think we should be done, right? Yeah. All right, science ship is done. All right, we found 30 alloy and 40 points, research points. All right, so I'm going to give it another 30 seconds here to do its thing. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from DOLOS's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, DOLOS expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tiqqun's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Yeah, okay. Well, do you think I wouldn't understand that? I have to construct the Vol engine, guys. This is what allows us to go from one system to another. So, and that's this guy right here. So let's go ahead and go. Let's see. Let's click on this right quick. On the moon. All right, resources to collect. We've got 30 alloy to collect. We already have the information points here. Let's go back into here. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the fleet management. And you see we have 30 resources available for collection. We're going to send the rock over to go get it. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on this twice. Boom, boom. So it is a medium priority. Always food is #1 priority. And the food delivery is every 4 days. I figured it out. It's every 4 days, I think. Pretty sure. So long as you don't make any mistakes, you should be fine. Don't panic. Even if it looks like you're running a little bit low on food, you should be fine. Here comes the cargo ship. There it is, and it should be dropping off the 30 metal that we just got from the moon. So let me go ahead right quick. Let's go to fleet man. No, wait. Let's go to the planetary system map. Let's go ahead and let's click on the Oxford. We have something over here at the. Hang on. Let's go. Wait. Hang on. Right click. There you go. Let's go ahead and click on Mars. It says, healthy competition. This is the summary of the intelligence concerning Mars probe report. The UN have established a facility on Mars. They're currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They've submitted an official request to DOLOS for aid. They're waiting for a science ship. Now, I have an issue with this because I don't know how to send them the things that they need. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Never mind. We're going to do that right quick. Okay, we're going to leave that there. While they're headed there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build the tech lab. So we're going to go to building construction, and I'm going to go to factories. This is the tech lab right here. It's really big. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put it over in this corner. Let's go and rotate it, and I'm as far over as I can, and plop it down right there. And then I got to build the road, not very far, right here. Bink. There you go. That should do the trick. Little guy right here. Whoops. He's coming right here. Boop. There he is. And he's going to build the road. And then we should have enough resources, I think. I have 100. It takes 75 to build this. That's all we need. It's going to take them a minute to build that. While they're doing that, let's go ahead and here they come right here. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and let's check out what's going on over in Mars. Okay, so Oxford's at Mars. Summary of intelligence concerning the Mars probe report unit. Okay, let's see. So the repair the fault in exchange for resources, or repair the oxygen supply system in exchange for research data, or refuse to help the facility. Now, so either I can give them 20 alloy and I can get resources, which they might give me polymer, or I can give them polymer and I can give them alloy and they give me research data. That's what I want. I want the knowledge, I think, because I have the extra polymer to be able to build all the ships I need to start and still have extra. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. I'm going to do that, and we're going to have the cargo ship bring what they need to. Now, however, this is going to they have to fly from our station all the way to Mars and then come back. So what we might want to do is might want to wait until we get a delivery of food before we send them. But I'm not gonna. It's 1.4 cycles, so we're just gonna send it. We're just gonna go and send it. That's fine. And ship's on the way. So it's gonna take 1.4 cycles to get there, and then they have to come back too. So we got to be aware that we have extra food, but we don't have a lot of extra food. So be aware it's gonna take some time. Let me go back here. All right. So while that's happening, Tech Lab is being made right now. This is being should be being delivered to here. Real quick, let's go ahead and let's see. We could build a infirmary as well. Okay, let's speed this up real quick. I'm gonna speed this up. By the way, you can speed it up to ×4, just like any other city builder. And
a science ship team has completed a task.
we're going to pause that right quick. And I'm going to go out. All right, so the science ship team is okay, and it looks like Rock is coming back. Let's go ahead and click on this. So we found 60 more knowledge, so that's great. Okay, and that data listening protocol. And now that the Oxford's done, let's go ahead and let's let me hit play. It's going to take 60 seconds to gather that, so we're going to wait. As soon as that's done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head over to Jupiter, Saturn. We're going to head to Saturn next because they need something too. So, all right. So hopefully this ship's going to come back in time for us to get our delivery of food, which should be waiting on us. No, not yet. So that's good. It takes 4 days for our food to get ready. There we go. Now we're building this. Tech Lab's super important. This is where you get where you can see everything that you're going to be able to build in the game in the future, which is really good. There we go. It's being built. Now I'm blocking a space right here. Are we done? There we go. Pause. So let's see if I go ahead and click on the roads, you can see right there. There are entry points to the next sector, and I blocked it with this guy. So when time comes and the game is fully released, we probably won't be putting a tech lab right there. I don't know if I need this to be open to get into another sector or not. But right now it doesn't really matter because we only have the one sector. So anyway, let me. So now that we've got this working right here, it says okay. So research the EVA airlock in the technology tree. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the technology tree right here. Click on it. Look how much there is here, guys. I mean, this is all we all this stuff is available to us in the demo right here, but the darkened ones we can't do anything with until the release of the game. But if you look at it, there are Gateway, Colony Training Center, Bioengineering Center, Steel Mill, Waste Treatment, Nuclear Power Plant, Battery, Drone Bay, Train Station, get people from one point to another really quickly on Algae Farm, Crops Farm, Insect Farm, Cell Housing, Observatory, Data Listening Center, Alternative Life Center, whatever that means, Whole Temple, so they're going to have religion. You got to keep your people happy, right? And it's not in space for a minute. Do they go to a higher power, or do they go away from a higher power? Do they deal in science, or they're going to have some faith mixed in? I don't know. So we're going to be it seems like they've got a lot of ideas here that they've worked out. Law enforcement. So you're going to have people breaking the law. Breaking the law. I have 140 knowledge points right now. So this is locked for demo, but we're going to be using them. EVA airlock. I'm going to click on it, and we're going to research it for 30. And also you can have upgrades as well on these items, right? So, like the science ship, look at all these upgrades. Exoskeleton, emergency cryopods, deep dive apparatus, I don't know, man. Mining ship, endoscopic drilling, leach mining, improved filters. So you can improve your mining ship. Let's see the workshop. Let's see, what is it? High quality lubricants, risk foresight, fire starter. There's a bunch of stuff in here, guys, that you're going to be able to do to increase your space station down the road. Oh, infirmary. I need to build an infirmary while we're waiting on the rest of this, and hit play. Okay, so anyway, we're researching it right now. You can see the progress bar is down here. It'll encircle this whole thing once it gets to be 100%. And so we got the infirmary. Let's put the infirmary next to the people. There we go. We'll just slap the infirmary right there. Boom. Why not? Have them build that. Okay, the Urshanbinabidis stuff has been replenished, so we have the ship should be showing up in a second with here we go. Okay, so we made it back in time for us to get our food without a problem. So that's good. There he's showing up right now. So right now we're down to 40 food. Like that trip cost us time. I think we might have lost, I don't know, I think we may have lost a a shipment of food. Now that I'm looking at this, we had so much, and now we're down to like not a lot. By the way, the amount of things you have working requires more people. More people requires more food. I think we can shave it down a little bit by turning things off, but we don't need to like the tech lab doesn't have to be on all the time. You can do that by turning off. Let's see, this factory here, workshop, I can turn it off. Boom, and see how it dropped the electricity down. If you're using too much electricity, you can turn things off. If you're not using this polymer stockpile, I'm not building a ship. I don't need it to use 3 energy, so let's turn that off. Okay, I mean, if I needed to collect it, that's one thing. If I want to clear out an area, then that, I mean, like right now, I should probably do that. I should probably actually build this road. And let's go here, maybe. Or no, we can go here. Drop that there. Drop this over here. I think that might be. Let's just do this real quick. It doesn't really cost much to build a road. That should open these up. Where's my little guy? There he is. He's building a road. Okay, cool. If he's not building a road, something's not right. Okay, so see like this. Now this polymer, I'm going to click on it. Click on that. Click on this. Now it should send little guys to go collect the resources whenever. Like right now, it's collecting from this pile here. But if I turn this off, if I turn this on, now it should send a bot. See, it sent bots to go drop this off in the storage. So if it's not, then check to see if the roads are connected, or that'll disappear now. That polymer pile should. Come on, there it is. All right, so now that we got that, we can go ahead and turn that back off. I don't need that turned on. We don't need that. That gives us an extra 3 energy to play with. All right, so this has been researched now. Build an EVA airlock. Now, it's really big. The airlock is really big. So let's go ahead and build under factories. No, wait, no. Structure. EVA airlock. Boom. How big it is. Freaking huge. I'm going to put it right here. And then we'll just build a road to it. Oh, I can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may have screwed up. No, I didn't. You know what? I didn't. Let's do it this way. So I already built this. There we go. That connects that. And now, speed this up a little bit. Come here, buddy. Make your road all the way down, all the way down. Boom. Now we should see some. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some cars coming. Building this. Okay, now so we got that working. While we're doing that, let's go over here real quick. Let's go ahead and let's send the Oxford to Saturn. Let's see what's going on here. Oxford to Saturn. And while we're sending it, it says, Dark side of Saturn. Summary of intelligence concerning reports from the probes in Saturn's orbit. Signature resembling that of a EKP propulsor. Propulsor? Okay.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Cool. Open the event. What's going on? The propulsion technology is the exclusive property of DOLOS, yet records indicate that the company has not deployed any missions to the sector. Signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. Send a team to investigate or attempt to locate the debris in orbit. In orbit. All right, so it's going to take a minute. Let's go back in here. It should be built. Okay, this is built. Let's go ahead and slow things down a little bit. Hang on. I don't want if things move too fast, I don't want to bug things out, but I also don't want to. Oh, it's still building. Never mind. All right, we're good. It's gonna take a minute. We're getting close. This is gonna take 12, which is exactly 60, guys. This airlock is exactly. It's gonna be exactly 60 on my usage. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this tech lab. we're gonna turn that off for a second. I don't need to research anything. That's just for researching. Although it does, no, it's not true. It also creates a one technology knowledge every 5 days. So I'm losing out on that, but I've got plenty right now. Oh wait, stop. I got 5 people, 12 people just died from starvation. Why? All right, we got people that died of starvation, guys. 50 people are starving right now. All right, for some reason, this is a problem. And I don't know, I think it may have something to do with speeding up the cycles. Because this happened to me before, and it might kill me. I mean, it might kill, it might kill us here in the demo. I think that might be the issue, because I'm not doing anything wrong. And there should be no reason for us to starve. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, no. I think we should be fine. Let's go ahead and go to our fleet management right quick. It's not saying that there's any... Okay, I'm going to pull that out. Okay, the last time I actually... This happened to me during one of my demo runs, and when I collected my alloy from the moon, it stopped collecting the food. The food stopped coming, so that might be what's going on here. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Hopefully we get. I'm gonna just go regular, normal speed. I think it's a bug. So we might starve out, guys. It's very possible because we have no more food. There's no food left at all. So let's go into the... Yeah, so we're starving right now because we have no food. What's this? Administrator reports are being received relating the optimization protocols on board the Tiqqun. They indicate that the Tiqqun crew members are being overworked. And although the DOLOS employment contracts are designed to provide a higher degree of flexibility, it's beginning to take its toll on morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce the number of concurrent active workplaces. So see, when you have too many workplaces working at once, then you don't have enough people. You got accidents that'll happen, and right now we have no food. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to request additional staff from the Urshanabi because I've lost people from starvation. So I'm going to replace those with people from another place. So we're going to replace them with more people. Hopefully that kickstarts the food. Well, I don't know though. Urshanabi's supposed to have food happening here. Well, we can construct the Vol engine via the construction panel in the exterior view, which is what we're going to do. And I got 17 people starving right now because that's all I have left. So let's go ahead and let's construct the... Whoops, that's not what I want. We're going to go ahead and go here. We're going to go to special. We're going to construct the Vol engine. It requires 100 alloy, which I have. And it's pulling the stuff over here. Yeah, we've got an issue. It's a bug. I think it's a bug. Two more crew members starved. We might not make it. We might not make it because it might be an issue here. I think it's just a bug. I don't really know what else to say about that. It has to do with either speeding up the game, the demo, or it has to do with the alloy collection. I don't know which it is. So, I mean, when you play the demo, guys, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. And listening protocol, what does it say? We were unable to recover information on the signature's origin, but can confirm that Dolo technology is being utilized by unknown parties. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and send the Oxford back home, I guess. Back to the moon. Don't know how long it's going to take, but there you go. We will be able to make probes here, guys. I'm not going to be able to do it this during this video, but 2 more crew died from starvation. Let's go and go back in here. Boop. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to how many people we got. I have 33 population again. 3 food per cycle. Let's go ahead and shut down some stuff here. We don't need all these crew quarters, so we're going to save some. I got 33. So I only need these 3 to be operational right now. That's turned off. Let's turn off the infirmary. If people get hurt, we can always turn it back on. Let's see, what else do I not need? I think that'll do. I've shut down all non-essential equipment at the moment. Workplace safety. So it says most buildings need workers in order to function. However, if a section didn't have enough workers, its inhabitants will turn to overwork to keep the facilities running correctly. Overwork is based on the total number of workers needed in active buildings to run the sector, and the number of fit workers present in the sector. Injured or starving crew are not able to work. So if you have starving crew members, you can't. They can't. We've got 26 people that are starving, which means we only have 6 people that can work. But you know what? Those are in space right now. So, okay, the Oxford arrived at the moon. How much longer we got on this? $40 out of 100. All right, takes 100 for the engine. Oops. Let's go ahead and let's. Do I have enough? Let's go ahead and let's connect. Guess we can just do this. Let this little guy run it or build a road real fast. Yeah, we're not getting any more. It stopped sending us food, guys. So I don't know what's going on with that. If I go here. See, it stopped sending us food. That's a bug. Yeah, that's a bug. Can I send the Oxford to Urshanabi? Is it going to make a difference?
Science ship has arrived at destination.
I don't know if it's going to make a difference. Maybe it'll kickstart something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they're dying of starvation. We're going to lose this, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to. If I'm going to be able to make it to. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. I guess I can clear this all out. Let's go ahead and start this back up. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to the star system or not. We're going to have to see. What I might do is I might run this again off camera until I get to the point after where we die. Like if we die, if I don't make it to the end scene, I might play it again so you guys can see the end. Yeah, they're starving. They're starving. We got 20 people left, guys. 6 of us in space. I don't know that it's gonna. You know what we might do? Hang on. Let me see if I can do this, and then do like that. There we go. If I reset that, if that was gonna make a difference, I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, they're just dying of starvation. There's nothing I can do about this. They're going to die. That sucks. Oh, it's fine, though. I mean, it's whatever. It's a demo, so there's going to be bugs. And I've played this I played this enough times that I know it's one of two things. It's either when you pick up the alloy or when you speed things up. I think it might be because you speed things up, and it breaks the game. All right, we constructed it. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Incoming transmission. Let's play.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Sure. Talk to me, bud.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tiqqun is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay. Let's go. My people are dying right now. Depart from the solar system. I think I'm going to make it. Maybe. We're going to see what we can do. Move the Tiqqun into orbit into the moon. All right, so we're going to, with the Tiqqun's right here, we're going to go to the moon. Yes, we're going to initiate Tiqqun movement. Let's do it. Here we go. Aha! I think I made it. All right, there we go. Now, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Let's speed it up real quick. There we go. Got another one starved. Come on, man. I need to get these people fed. Okay, I'm going to turn off everything that is not necessary. Incoming transmission. Oh, game over. What? Oh, no, we lost our crew. Oh, no, Dolos have removed you from your position as administrator with immediate effect. You know what, guys? What I'm going to do is, because we got so close, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this again, but we're going to get, I'm going to do it off camera, and we'll spend another hour doing it, and then so you guys can see the end of this demo. You've got to see the end of this demo because it's amazing. So give me 1 second. For you, it'll be 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. Well, my people are starving again, and I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but we went ahead. They just stopped giving me food, but I think we made it. We made it to the moon, and I think I have enough people to do this right now. So we're at the moon right now. We're back to the moon, and we're facing out into the stars. Let's go ahead and see what this incoming transmission has to say.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tiqqun, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Ooh.
Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Sure. So I got food now. And where's the food? Bring me my food. Because my people are dying. Here we go. Is this it? So we get 60 people starving. They just brought me a bunch of food. Okay, I mean, I don't know about a bunch of food, but they brought me some food. So now we shouldn't be starving anymore. 50 people, I don't know how many people showed up. Which is nice. Okay. So we didn't quite make it to that point at the end of this, at the end of where I cut it off. So, but now it looks like there's a lot of food here. Yeah, and so we got more people dying of starvation. We have to wait for the next, even though we have food, we have to wait for it to be prepared. So we have some food. We've got some extra crew members here, 50 population right now. Okay, now it's showing that 44 are starving. I think that's fine. I think we've got 54 homeless. I got 150 people. Oh, 14 food per cycle. Oh yeah, some people are gonna die. But let's let's initiate this so you guys can see the end. I'm kind of curious to see what happens here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna initiate the Vol system by clicking on this here. It's charging the system before anything else happens to my people. And I think we're good. No, we're almost good. Once it reaches fully charged capacity, then we can click on it again and we can get ourselves, we're going to shoot ourselves out into the stars that way. That way. So we have 150 people.
Full engine ready.
All right. Initiate the jump. Process cannot be interrupted. Let's do this thing. Ooh. Ah. It does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. And off we went into space to find a new place to live, or exploration. We're supposed to go there and come back. Just to go explore new spots, see if we can find an additional home for humanity. But then at home, while everyone is celebrating on the planet, they're like, Dolos.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the Earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the Earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tiqqun station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the full engine.
This is how it would roll, too, down on Earth. We'd be all like, yeah. We do this all the time, right? Oops. Think somebody might have gotten one of their equations wrong. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the demo. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's see what they got at the end for us. I forget. Oh, there we go. There it is. That's the demo of Ixion, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. It took me a little bit longer to make this video than I expected, but hey, you know, that's part of the job. Anyway, if you liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do that right now. Don't forget to put those comments down in the comment section down below. And as I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.